So Matt Staver, who of course is the lawyer there for Kim Davis, says that this 2015 Oberfeld decision has no basis in the Constitution whatsoever. And so this is a pretty big deal if the Supreme Court takes this case. I'm wondering about your thoughts here. Good morning to you.
Well, good morning, and it's a pleasure to be here with that lovely introduction. This case is really interesting because the government sort of took over marriage when they offered a tax break or a tax incentive for married individuals, and they made it a state institution as opposed to what it had been for millennia, a religious institution. And so now we are really with a conflict of definition of the term marriage. And I think that's really where this whole thing stems. So it'll be interesting to see where the Supreme Court comes down on that. And my hopes are not high, but I suppose we should all be watching with intensity. It was interesting, this most recent case with the Supreme Court, Mahmoud versus the state of Maryland, when the Supreme Court ruled that, in fact, the state of Maryland not only could teach LGBTQ sex stuff in the schools, but that parents had the right to opt out. And we celebrated that right as if that was the win, when in fact it's not, because the schools now have codified into basically law of the land that they will be teaching that stuff, which is an alternate religion in our schools. I see this whole thing coming to a head with the state of the schools and religion in general.